Hey, it's Kelly from MX Hideout. I've just seen a lot of concerns about people buying 4-strokes and worried about having to check and replace the valves, do top-end work on their 4-stroke. So I just want to share 3 quick practical tips on how you can make your 4-stroke last a lot longer, have to check or replace the valves less so that you can ride more and work on your bike less. This is a YZ250F motocross bike, and the first thing that you need to be aware of is pull the seat off and you got the air filter, and this is what I would consider to be a dirty air filter. I've seen worse, but this is definitely due for cleaning or replacement. The air filter is super important because it helps prevent dirty air like sand or mud from getting through the carb into the engine, and that dirt will eat away at the valves, the piston, the rings, the cylinder a lot faster. So when you have a dirty air filter or an air filter that is not properly oiled, if there's not enough oil, it's gonna allow more dirt to get past it and eat away at the engine parts, which will cause it to wear out faster, and you'll need to do more frequent rebuilds. And the amount of time that you can get on an air filter varies quite a bit, because if you're riding in sandy or muddy conditions and you're riding behind a lot of people and you're hard on the throttle, you're gonna have to replace or clean your air filter quite often, maybe every ride. But if you're riding in pretty clean conditions where there's very little to no dust, you're not riding right behind people, and you're easier on the throttle, you may be able to get 5, 10, maybe even 20 hours before needing to replace it. The key is just to check before every ride. If it's not covered in dirt, then you're good to go. The next thing is checking your oil. Now on these 4-strokes, the oil is circulated around the whole engine. So the clutch, which is on the other side, the oil is in the clutch and it circulates up through the head, which means that it's going to get dirtier faster. Whereas like the older Hondas, they have the transmission and engine oil separate. So when this clutch is separate from the engine oil is not going to get dirty as quickly. And when the engine oil gets dirty, or it gets low because you didn't check it, every engine burns a little bit of oil, and if it gets too dirty or too low, it's not going to lubricate as well. Meaning that when it's not properly lubricating, there's more friction on these metal parts, which creates more heat, and more heat creates more wear. So when the engine oil is dirty or low, it's going to create more wear and tear, reducing the total amount of time that it is usable. So check your oil before every ride, make sure that it's clean, and you'll be able to ride longer and work on your bike less or do less rebuilds. And tip number 3 is stay off the rev limiter. Yeah, it sounds cool. But that's one of the quickest ways to burn out your valves, wear out your engine. So if you're just a casual rider, even if you're a racer, you don't need to be on the rev limiter. Obviously, the red line RPM is there for a reason, so you don't blow up your engine from revving it too high. But if you're constantly on rev limiter every 10, 20 seconds, stop. Unless you want to change your valves and other parts in your engine a lot sooner. So if you own a 4-stroke, which one of these do you need to work on right now? Let us know in the comments below. I hope this helps you. I'm Kelly from MX Hideout. Ride safe, have fun.